In Halle 4.1 stehe ich jetzt mit Drew Berlin von den Burst Brothers. Die Burst Brothers präsentieren hier ihre beeindruckende Sammlung an Vintage-Gitarren. Drew, first of all, welcome to Frankfurt.
Thank you so much. We're glad to be here. It's our second year.
Yeah. Wolfgang Lücke, the boss of the music fair, he had the most sparkling eyes I ever saw when he told me that you will present your guitar collection in here. And he also told me about the two most expensive and most famous guitars on the whole world that you will show in here.
We had a meeting with Wolfgang a year or so ago, and we came up with the idea to bring these guitars. This is my partner Dave Belzer, Burst Brothers, and we got together with Wolfgang and with Thomas from Number One Guitar Center. We thought that bringing those two guitars would be very special to bring them to Europe and let everybody look at them and hear about them. So we're happy to be here with them.
Great, and you also allowed us to have a very close look at those guitars.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can go inside that security booth here and you tell us some details. Yeah? Okay.
Well, this is Eric Clapton's guitar, Blackie. Dave, why don't you tell them a little bit about Blackie?
Well, this is Eric Clapton's guitar, Blackie. He had it from about 1970 till about 1985. Used it exclusively touring, recording until about 1985. It is actually made of three guitars. He picked three of his favorite guitars, and he took the neck from one, the body from another, the electronics from another, and he put it all together himself and made this guitar.
It was very special to him. Once this guitar came together, he felt very connected to it because he did pick the parts and assemble it himself, and he used it. This was his main guitar for years. Then he decided to support his Crossroads Foundation, which is he does a hospital for recovering drug addicts. So the money that he raised by selling this guitar, that it all went to his charity. So it was a very charitable thing. We paid close to $1 million US for this guitar at Christie's auction. And so
since then we replicated 250 of them. Okay. And they were sold throughout the world.
So how does it feel to play this guitar?
It feels incredible. This is rock and roll history, you know.
And you were able to transport that feeling to the replicas of this guitar?
Yes, we could. Fender did a wonderful job, Fender and Guitar Center, and yes, they actually made a very good replica. Very good.
Okay, you have another very impressive looking guitar right next to that one.
This was owned by Stevie Ray Vaughan. It was a gift from his wife, Lenny, in about 1980. She bought this for him and gave it to him as a gift for his birthday. And he named it Lenny after her, and he recorded a song he wrote the first night he had it called Lenny. And he used this for almost 12 years on stage. He would use it for the song Lenny and the song Riviera Paradise.
And you also tried to rebuild this guitar?
We've Fender and Guitar Center replicated this and put out 250 replicas of this guitar too.
So how much do you have to pay for a replica of this guitar?
I think the replicas...
I don't know if there's any more available.
I'm not sure if there are any more available, but I think they ranged about 17 to 20,000 US dollars.
The interesting things about this guitar is this is a 65 body, 65 electronics, 65 gray bottom pickups and pickguard, signed by Mickey Mantle. But Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top gave Stevie this neck because it came with a rosewood board, and Stevie wanted a maple neck. So Billy Gibbons had this maple neck, gave it to Stevie. He put on the guitar, and it became magic. And the videos that you can see in the songs, you can hear Stevie playing. There's just a lot of emotion that went into this guitar, and to feel it and touch it and play it is very special. Both of these guitars are really privileged to be able to handle these guitars and to show them. So happy to show them to you guys.
Thank you very much for that. Let's now walk to another place of your impressing booth here and continue there.
Sure,
okay?
sure.
So Drew, this is how your own living room in your house looks like, huh?
Right, close, I wish. This is actually the Hollywood Vintage Room in the Guitar Center in Los Angeles in Hollywood, California on Sunset Boulevard. It's a historic landmark building, and this is a very large vintage room with millions of dollars worth of guitars from the turn of the century up through the 70s. And Dave and I put this collection together. We oversee the collection, and this is a very special room where we keep it.
How long did you collect these guitars to become such a big collection?
Well, the room opened in 1995, so it's been 15 years.
How many guitars are in there exactly right now at this moment?
Geez, probably about 700 or so.
Impressive. You played all of them?
Most of them.
We bought most of them. What we do is we travel the country and the world, and we select guitars for the collection, and we handpick them, and we bring them to Hollywood where they're sold out of Hollywood. So we put this collection together and we oversee it, and we're very proud of what we do. And we have some really great guitars, some really great instruments. If you ever get a chance to come to Hollywood, we'll show you around.
Thank you very much.